Hello, English learners. Today we have a wonderful birthday story for you. This story is perfect for beginners. Listen carefully and enjoy. Lily was a happy girl who was turning 11 years old on Saturday. She loved birthdays very much. Every year, her family celebrated her birthday with a small party. They had cake, presents, and fun games. Lily always looked forward to her birthday party. She looked forward to it all year long. This year felt different, though. Her birthday was in 3 days, but nobody in her family had mentioned it. Not her mother, not her father, not even her little brother Tom. Lily felt confused and a little sad. Maybe they forgot my birthday, she thought to herself. On Wednesday morning, Lily woke up early. She went downstairs for breakfast. Her mother was making pancakes in the kitchen. "Good morning, Mom," Lily said cheerfully. "Good morning, sweetheart," her mother replied with a smile. Lily waited for her mother to say something about her birthday. She waited and waited, but her mother didn't mention the birthday at all. She only talked about school and the weather. Lily felt disappointed. At school, Lily's best friend Maya noticed that Lily seemed sad. "What's wrong, Lily?" Maya asked with concern. "You look upset about something." "I think my family forgot my birthday," Lily said quietly. "My birthday is on Saturday, but nobody has talked about it. Usually my mom starts planning the party a week early." Maya looked surprised. "That's strange," she said. "Your family always remembers important things. Maybe they're planning something special and want to keep it secret." Lily shook her head. "I don't think so. They seem to be acting normal. Too normal." That evening at dinner, Lily decided to give her family a hint. "Saturday is going to be a special day," she said hopefully. Her father looked up from his food. "Oh, why is Saturday special?" he asked. Lily's heart sank. Her father really seemed to have forgotten. "Never mind," she said sadly. Her little brother Tom was unusually quiet during dinner. Normally Tom talked a lot and asked many questions. But tonight, he just ate his food silently. Lily thought this was strange, but she was too sad to think about it much. On Thursday, the same thing happened. Nobody mentioned Lily's birthday. Her mother asked about homework. Her father talked about work. Tom played with his toys quietly. Lily felt more and more sad. She started to believe that her family had really forgotten her birthday. At school, Maya tried to cheer up Lily. "Don't worry," Maya said kindly. "I'm sure they remember. Maybe they're just busy this week." But Lily wasn't convinced. "They've never forgotten before," she said. "Every year my mom starts baking the cake on Thursday before my Saturday birthday, but she didn't bake anything today." Maya looked thoughtful. That is strange, but I still think you should wait and see what happens." That night, Lily heard her parents talking quietly in the living room. She couldn't hear the words clearly, but they seemed to be discussing something important. "Maybe they're talking about forgetting my birthday," Lily thought sadly. She went to bed feeling very disappointed. Friday came, and still nobody mentioned Lily's birthday. This was the day before her birthday, and her family was acting completely normal. Lily's mother went to work as usual. Her father read the newspaper. Tom played in his room. Lily felt like crying. She had never felt so forgotten in her life. At school, Maya pulled Lily aside during lunch. "Lily, I have an idea," Maya said mysteriously. "Why don't you come to my house after school today? We can do homework together and maybe watch a movie." Lily didn't really want to go anywhere. She wanted to go home and talk to her family. But Maya was being so kind, and Lily didn't want to hurt her feelings. Okay, Lily agreed quietly. I'll come to your house. After school, Lily and Maya walked to Maya's house together. Maya seemed very excited about something, but Lily was too sad to notice. She kept thinking about her forgotten birthday. What should we do first? Maya asked when they arrived at her house. I don't really care, Lily said sadly. I just feel so upset about my birthday. Maya looked at her watch. Oh, look at the time. It's already 4 o'clock. Maybe you should call your parents and tell them where you are. Lily called her mother. Hi, Mom. I'm at Maya's house doing homework. That's nice, dear, her mother said. But you should come home soon. We're having an early dinner tonight. Lily was surprised. Her family never had early dinner. Why are we eating early? She asked. Oh, no special reason, her mother said quickly. Just come home by 5:30, okay? Okay, Mom, Lily replied, feeling even more confused. At 5:30, Maya walked Lily home. I hope you have a good evening, Maya said with a strange smile. See you tomorrow. Lily waved goodbye and opened her front door. The house was completely dark inside. This was very unusual. Usually, her family had lights on and the TV was playing. Hello? Lily called out. Mom? Dad? Tom? Nobody answered. Lily felt scared. Where was her family? She reached for the light switch in the living room. As soon as she turned on the lights, something amazing happened. Surprise! Shouted many voices all at once. Lily jumped with shock. The living room was full of people. There was her mother, her father, her brother Tom, Maya, and many other friends and family members. The room was decorated with colorful balloons and streamers. There was a big banner that said, Happy 11th birthday, Lily. In the center of the room was a beautiful birthday cake with 11 candles. Lily couldn't believe her eyes. She felt so surprised and happy that she almost started crying. You remembered, she said with joy. You all remembered my birthday. Her mother hugged her tightly. Of course we remembered, sweetheart. How could we forget your special day? But nobody talked about it all week, Lily said, still feeling confused. I thought you had forgotten. Her father laughed. We were planning this surprise party, silly. We had to keep it secret, or it wouldn't be a surprise anymore. Tom ran up to Lily and hugged her legs. It was so hard to keep the secret, he said excitedly. I wanted to tell you so many times, but Mom and Dad said I had to wait. Lily looked around the room at all the smiling faces. There was her grandmother and grandfather. There was her Aunt Sarah and Uncle Mike. There were her school friends, Emma, Jack, and Sophie. There was even her teacher, Mrs. Peterson. How did you organize all this? Lily asked in amazement. Her mother smiled proudly. We've been planning this for 2 weeks. Maya helped us by keeping you busy after school today while we set up everything. Lily looked at Maya, who was grinning widely. You knew about this the whole time, Lily said. That's why you seemed so mysterious. Maya nodded. It was so hard to keep the secret, especially when you were feeling sad. But I knew you would love the surprise. Lily's grandmother came forward with a big smile. Happy birthday, my dear granddaughter, she said warmly. We drove 3 hours to be here for your special day. Grandma! Grandpa! Lily exclaimed, hugging them both. I'm so happy you're here. Her grandfather patted her head gently. We wouldn't miss your birthday for anything in the world. Mrs. Peterson, Lily's teacher, approached with a gift. "Happy birthday, Lily," she said kindly. "Your parents invited me because they know how much you love school." Lily felt overwhelmed with happiness. She had never imagined that so many people cared about her birthday. The party was wonderful. Everyone sang happy birthday, while Lily blew out her 11 candles. She made a wish as she blew out each candle. Her wish was that she would always remember this amazing feeling of being loved and surprised. The cake was delicious. It was chocolate cake with strawberry frosting, Lily's favorite combination. Her mother had made it herself, just like every year. But this year, the cake tasted even better because it was part of such a wonderful surprise. "When did you have time to make this cake, Mom?" Lily asked between bites. "I made it yesterday evening after you went to bed," her mother explained. "And I decorated it this morning before work. I had to hide it at Aunt Sarah's house so you wouldn't see it." After eating cake, it was time for presents. Lily had never received so many gifts before. Her parents gave her a new bicycle that she had wanted for months. It was bright blue with silver stars, exactly the color she had dreamed of. Tom gave her a drawing he had made himself. It was a picture of their family with "I love you, Lily" written in crayon. Lily thought it was the most beautiful artwork she had ever seen. Maya gave her a friendship bracelet with both their names on it. "Now we can always remember our friendship," Maya said sweetly. Her grandparents gave her a beautiful jewelry box with her name engraved on the top. Inside was a delicate necklace with a small heart pendant. "This necklace belonged to your great-grandmother," her grandmother explained. "Now it's yours to treasure." Lily felt tears of happiness in her eyes. She had never received anything so special and meaningful. Her Aunt Sarah and Uncle Mike gave her a science kit for doing experiments. Emma, Jack, and Sophie went together to buy her a set of art supplies. Mrs. Peterson gave her 3 new books about adventure stories. Every gift was perfect and thoughtful. Lily felt so grateful for everyone's kindness. After opening presents, the party continued with games and music. They played musical chairs, charades, and hide-and-seek. Everyone laughed and had fun together. Lily felt like she was in a dream. This was the best birthday party she had ever had. As the evening went on, Lily realized something important. She had spent the whole week feeling sad and forgotten. She had worried that her family didn't care about her birthday. But the truth was completely different. Her family and friends had been working hard to create something special for her. They had been planning, preparing, and keeping secrets because they loved her so much. "Mom," Lily said, pulling her mother aside. "I'm sorry I was sad this week. I thought you had forgotten about me." Her mother hugged her gently. "Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry you felt that way. It was hard for us too, pretending not to remember. We saw that you were sad, but we couldn't spoil the surprise." "I learned something important," Lily said thoughtfully. "Sometimes when people seem to be ignoring you, they might actually be planning something wonderful for you." Her mother smiled proudly. "That's a very wise thing to learn. Sometimes the best surprises require a little patience and trust." As the party began to wind down, the guests started saying goodbye. Each person hugged Lily and wished her well. "Thank you for coming to my party," Lily said to each guest. "This has been the most wonderful birthday ever." Maya was the last friend to leave. "I'm so glad you liked your surprise," she said, hugging Lily tightly. "Happy birthday, best friend." Thank you for helping plan everything, Lily replied. And thank you for being such a good friend, even when I was feeling sad. After all the guests had gone home, Lily's family sat together in the living room, surrounded by balloons and wrapping paper. Tom was tired and sleepy, but he was still excited about the party. Did you really like your surprise, Lily? Tom asked, yawning. I loved it so much, Lily said, hugging her little brother. Thank you for keeping the secret. That must have been very hard for you. Tom nodded seriously. It was the hardest thing I ever did, but seeing your happy face made it worth it. Lily's father helped clean up the party decorations while her mother put away the leftover cake. We should save some cake for tomorrow, her mother said. You can have birthday cake for breakfast if you want. Lily laughed. Birthday cake for breakfast sounds perfect. As the family finished cleaning up, Lily reflected on the day. She thought about how worried and sad she had been. She thought about how wrong her assumptions had been. Most importantly, she thought about how much love surrounded her. Before going to bed, Lily wrote in her diary, Today was my 11th birthday, and it was the most amazing day of my life. I thought my family had forgotten my birthday, but they were actually planning the most wonderful surprise party. I learned that sometimes when people seem distant or forgetful, they might actually be working on something special for you. I also learned how lucky I am to have such loving family and friends. Maya was such a good friend for helping with the surprise. Tom kept a secret, even though it was hard for him. Mom and Dad worked so hard to make everything perfect. I will never forget this birthday and how surprised and loved I felt. That night, Lily went to sleep feeling happier than she had felt in a long time. She looked at her new bicycle in the corner of her room. She touched the necklace from her grandparents around her neck. She smiled at Tom's drawing hanging on her wall. As she drifted off to sleep, Lily thought about the lesson she had learned. Sometimes the people who love us most will surprise us in the most wonderful ways. We just need to have patience and trust that good things are coming. She also learned that assumptions can be wrong. When she assumed her family had forgotten, she felt sad and hurt. But the truth was completely different from what she had imagined. From now on, Lily promised herself that she would try to trust more and worry less. She would remember that the people who love her would never truly forget something important to her. Most of all, she would always remember this perfect birthday surprise and how it felt to be so completely and wonderfully loved. Lily learned that sometimes people who love us work in secret to create wonderful surprises. She discovered that assumptions can be wrong and that patience and trust are important when dealing with people we care about. Most importantly, Lily learned that being loved means being remembered and celebrated, even when it doesn't seem obvious. The people who truly care about us will go to great lengths to make us happy, sometimes by keeping wonderful secrets. Just like Lily, we can all learn to trust in the love of our family and friends. And remember that good surprises often come to those who wait patiently and believe in the kindness of others. Thank you for listening to this basic English story. Remember that patience and trust make life's surprises even more wonderful. Keep practicing your English and believing in the good things coming your way. Please like and subscribe this channel. Also, share this video with your friends.